Hi everyone, I'm Jim and welcome to the review of Love Will Kill All, the 8th studio record by the band Bleeding Through. Today we're celebrating the 5th anniversary of the record, so I decided to go back and see if it still holds up or not. My story with this band is quite simple. I've stumbled upon their music back in the year 2008. It was their song Declaration. When I first heard the breakdown, it instantly hooked me, and I've been their fan ever since. I've been listening to this band the most from 2008 till 2013, so basically when I was going to elementary school and middle school, I actually was very sad when they've announced their breakup in 2014, especially because their record The Great Fire from 2012 was my favorite, right up there with Dust to Ashes and Declaration. So imagine my surprise when in 2018 the band announced that they were coming back. I was very happy, and this is the record we've got. When it comes to the lineup present on this record, it's the same since 2003, minus the second guitarist, so there's only Brian here on the guitars. The production is alright, it could have been better. I don't know why, but it's the worst sounding record from this band. The previous records had much more clarity and space to their sound. This one is kinda muddy in some places. It's still fine and I'm not going to cry about it, but the previous ones sounded better. Message is diverse, songs are mostly about love, hate, revenge, relationship issues, personal struggles, stuff like that. Structure of the tracks is basic, standard intro, verse, chorus, bridge, chorus, outro, and the music is metalcore with some black metal and melodic death metal influences. That's how this band always sounded like. The first song, Darkness, A Feeling I Know, it's an intro, we've got some vocals and symphony in the background. I'm not a fan of clean singing by this vocalist, so this track is just not for me. 5 out of 10. Fade into the Ash is an actual song, and the first thing you're going to notice here is the drumming. It's stellar throughout the entire record. The drummer can play it fast, he can play it slow, he's groovy, he can blast beat. His double bass work is amazing. I truly enjoy his playing on this record. Next is the bass. It's audible, not that much, and it follows the guitars. The guitar work still has that classic Bleeding Through sound to it. I truly enjoyed the melodic lead guitar work here, the chunky groovy breakdowns. It's all present here, it's nice. Then we have the keyboard and the symphonic elements. Some of them sound like old school Bleeding Through, while some of the keyboard sounds are weird to me, you know? They resemble a charge too much. They annoy me. And finally we've got the vocals by Brandon. He's an outstanding vocalist when it comes to shouting, screaming and growling. I truly enjoy that stuff from him. But when it comes to the singing, well, it depends on the song. Sometimes his singing is very nice, but mostly it's not pleasant to hear. It ruins the choruses. Like this song, Fade into the Ash, I don't enjoy it. I don't like the vocal performance, the singing is not for me. Some of the symphonic elements also do not sit well with me. The guitar work is great, the drumming stellar, and I do enjoy the breakdown part, but besides that, there's nothing here that I would like to listen to. 5 out of 10. Endas is actually better. I truly enjoyed the instrumental work here, and almost every vocal line is beautiful, except some of the singing, but there's not much of it. I love the atmosphere here, it has that classic Bleeding Through style to it. 7 out of 10. Cold War also sounds like old school Bleeding Through. I truly enjoyed the guitar work, the drumming, the symphonic elements and the vocals. The vocals are actually great here, even the singing is on point. This song is like the opposite of Endas, because Endas had great instrumental work and the vocals dragged it down. Here it's the other way around, the vocals are epic and the instrumental work is just classic Bleeding Through, nothing special. It kinda sounds like a filler track, but I do enjoy it a lot. 7 out of 10, Dead Eyes. Now this one has some awful singing here and there, and the instrumental work is just interesting. It's a decent song, 6 out of 10, Buried. Now this one is a classic, it's my favorite song on the record. It has some cool melodic death metal riffs, reminding me of At the Gates. I truly enjoyed the atmosphere here, the overall vibe. It sounds very desolate but soothing at the same time, and the vocals are epic, the guitars and the drum, just everything works here perfectly. 10 out of 10, No Friends. Now I guess this is my least favorite song on the entire record because of the singing. The singing is awful, and the instrumental work, it's also nothing special. It kinda reminds me of industrial metal because of the beat. Yeah, hell no. 5 out of 10. Set Me Free was released as a single before the album dropped, and I just loved it. It has that classic Bleeding Through style to it. I love the atmosphere, especially the symphony. It works here. And that guitar riff is very chunky, dum 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 dum. The vocals, perfect. When this song came out, it elevated my expectations towards this record, and then the record was released, and as you can see, it's not as good as this song. This is my second favorite one here. 10 out of 10. No One From Nowhere. Now this one has an amazing vocal performance. I love every single line here, and the guitar work is very fun, same as the drumming. The instrumental work overall is great. It's my third favorite song here. 9 out of 10. Remains could have been my favorite because I love the instrumental work, the guitar riffs. There are even some cool melodies here that remind me of old school Korn, but the singing, the chorus is just not for me. I wish it wasn't here, to be honest. 8 out of 10. Slave. Now again, this song has an amazing vocal performance. It's the opposite of Remains, but the music could have been more inspired, you know. 8 out of 10. And the final song, Live. Now this one, yet again, is ruined by the clean singing. I just cannot stand the chorus here. It just sounds so out of place and it doesn't fit the song at all. I feel like that about half of the choruses on this record. I love the verses here, the atmosphere, the guitar riff, the drumming, but not the chorus. 7 out of 10. To sum it up, the consistency is various and the flow is disrupted. Replayability, yeah, it's a good record. I enjoy most of the songs here. If it were up to me, I would remove the first 2 songs and No Friends. And we've got a great album on our hands. Sadly, that's not the case. I feel like this is the weakest Bleeding Through record ever. Every previous record had something special about them, and the songs were beautifully crafted. Here, well, it depends. I truly love Buried, Set Me Free, No One From Nowhere. These songs are fun as hell. Also Slave. But then we have songs like Remains or Life or End Us, where the singing just ruins part of the song, and it hurts my soul, you know. I guess I recommend listening to this record. If you do enjoy the clean singing of this band, then I guess you will love this record. That wasn't the case for me, but I still love some songs here. Celebrate Anniversary by spinning this record today. It deserves your love and attention. That's all from me, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram, in the description, and I will see you in my other videos. Bye!